Hey guys, so this jalapeno pepper that I have here, I'm going to transplant it into a pot now. So my tomato trees here, I'm going to trim the lower limbs that are closer to the soil. I'm going to cut those limbs off. So I'm going to pot up these 3 tomato plants here, and I'm also going to put some more seeds to germinate in this seed tray here, because the seeds that I had put to germinate, the poblano, the bell pepper and the cayenne, they did not germinate. So I'm going to put more seeds down again, and hopefully I get these to germinate. All right, so we have our tomato plants potted up. Let's over here. Okay, so this here, I'm going to put some pepper seeds again to germinate, because we did not have a successful germination the last time. Let's try again. All right, so what do we have here? Let's see. Just says poblano, so let's put poblano here. Right. The next one we're going to put is cayenne pepper. All right, and then I'll put, we're going to put some bell pepper here. And I think I'm going to put some more bell pepper here as well. I have to count how many pots I have available. So for the time being, I'll just put 2 in, and then I'll count to see how many pots I have available for bell peppers. All right, so I'm going to get my mister and I'm going to mist this. But let me count how many pots I have available for more bell peppers. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 more. Let me put it here. I'm going to put 3 more bell peppers to germinate. And what I did, I put 4. That's a mistake. I'm going to put 3 more. Actually, I'll do 4. I'll do an extra one. Now, one of my sage did not germinate. One did, the other one didn't germinate. So I'm going to put another seed in the cell that did not germinate. And hopefully it does. All right, so we have, this is bell pepper. Do I have an extra bell pepper marker? I don't think I do. I'll have to check. All right, let's put, we have bell peppers here, which maybe I should put this over here. Okay, because of this 2 cells here. All right, you know what? No, I'm not going to put anything else. I'll put tomato seeds over here. So we'll just leave this with nothing else in it. So here we're going to put some tomato seeds to germinate. So I'm going to put 6. tomato here. This thing is so bent the opposite direction. Alright, so this is done. I just have to put some mister on it. And what I'm going to do here is I had put a sage in this cell and it did not germinate. So I'm going to put another seed down. Actually, I'm going to put, let me fill this up with soil. I'm going to put 3 seeds to germinate again and see what happens here. And in these cells here, I'm going to put some bok choy here to germinate. And I do have some strawberry seeds and I want to try to see if they will germinate. So that's sage there. Okay, so in here we're going to put some bok choy. I want to try some strawberries. Oops. I don't want it too deep because it's a small seed. That one went a little too deep. Alright, I'm sprinkling the strawberry now. The strawberry seeds are very small. So I think I'm going to have to put more than 1 seed in it because it's so small. It's going to be hard for me to separate it. Alright. I did put some seeds there. Okay guys, so I decided I'm going to put some celery seeds to germinate in this pot. I have never really had much success with the celery. So let's try again. Put some seeds down and let's see if we can get it to germinate. The seeds are so small. Well, actually, the strawberry seeds are smaller than this, but this is also small. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really small. Anyway, I'm just going to randomly sprinkle here. The soil is teeming with life. I'm seeing all kind of little insects walking about in here. All right. Well, hopefully, with all those seeds that I dropped in there, somebody will germinate. So what we're going to do is just lightly sprinkle some soil on top. We're not going to put much because as the seeds are so small, we don't want to put plenty of soil on top. This wind is blowing everything away. It's still there, all stay there. All right, so I will mix this in and hopefully it germinates. So I just wanted to show you what's going on here. So we have our red cabbage here, as you can see. We have some bok choy here that has come up. And I wanted to show you the plants that I had put into some pots. So here I have a jalapeno pepper that I put into this pot. Now what I do, in the night, I cover it with this bottle here. So I will just cover the plants like this in the night. You have to keep the cap open in order to protect it from any insects. Okay, so I have here, oh yeah, something else that I did that I want to mention as well is that, oops, this thing almost squashed my plant. Okay, so the broccolini that I put here, what I also did was sprinkle some cinnamon powder at the base of it. And the reason why I did that is for two reasons. The cinnamon powder helps to kill any fungus as well as to deter ants. Now, there was a bug eating this one here, and as you can see, it doesn't look good at all. So I don't know if it's gonna catch itself or not, but right now I don't like how this broccolini is looking. It looks like something is attacking it. The leaves look like it's dying here. I don't know why. All right, but what I do in the night is just I cover them with these bottles so that we don't have more insects coming and munching on the leaves. So that's what I do. Same thing with these. I cover it like that. Right, because I just want to protect them for as long as possible. And as for the cauliflower that I have here, well, I have it under a netting. So, in order to try to protect it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how I protect the plants at night. Now my tomatoes are getting big. Oh, I also have put 2 bell peppers in here as well. So we have this bell pepper, we have this bell pepper. All right, so what is time for me to do now is I had put some seedlings. Well, I put these seedlings to get sun today. So the sun is gone, time to go in the greenhouse. I had put some seeds to germinate, so I put them out so I could get some sun to help it to germinate. But now I'm going to be putting them here. We're going to be putting them back in their home for the night. Great. So this is their home for the night. Guys, can you see how big my arugula is getting? The only reason why it looks okay is because I have this net over it. Otherwise, insects or leaf miners would have gone after this already. Because, for example, I don't know if you look carefully right here. If you look carefully right here, you see 6 dots. Let me see if I could zoom in. Okay, do you see those 6 dots there, guys? That's where I found 6 eggs maybe a week ago. And that's why I decided to put a net over it. So if I didn't find those 6 dots and I had left this, like if I didn't find it, then whatever, those were probably leaf miners' eggs. And all of these arugula would have had leaf miner damage on it. And of course, if I didn't cover it, it also may have been eaten as well by these insects. So by covering it, at least so far, it looks okay. Okay guys, so I have these 2 tomato plants here that I'm going to pot up into these bigger pots. Actually, you know what? No. I think I'm going to put these directly into the ground now, come to think about it. All right, let's do that. Actually, wait, before I close this up, let me put the steak in one time. Well, it's already closed up. All right, I'll just take it after. This cucumber plant is not doing so well. I'm putting down a tomato plant here. This is a cherry tomato. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you the progress of these seedlings. So the bell peppers, I'm only now seeing one is starting to burst through here, so I'm going to have to make sure and miss this again. These have not germinated. The cayenne, oh, this was the yellow bell pepper. The poblano has not germinated. So yeah, that's the situation with the peppers. I did put some more tomato seeds to germinate, so this is what you see here. This is the size of the red cabbage seedlings. So I'm going to put these into my hydroponic system, perhaps today. The sage, well, the other sage did not germinate, or at least not yet. So, but I still have this one. The strawberries, as you can see, there's no germination with that. The bok choy did germinate, but I can't remember what I had here, but whatever it is, it didn't germinate. Right, so this is the size of these seedlings, which, like I said, I'm going to put them in the hydroponic system. The jalapeno pepper that I had put in this pot, unfortunately, the bottle that I had used to cover it, one night was very windy and the bottle fell over and it fell on the plant and it broke my plant. I was so sad about that because germinating these peppers can be a challenge at times, and I got that one to germinate and now, well, it died. So that's very unfortunate. The celery that I had put in this pot, there has been no germination of it. So I'm still going to continue to wet it, but I don't know if it's going to germinate or not.